Sporty Shorty. How you doing today?
What's good? What's good? How's
good.
everybody doing?
Hope everybody's having a great holiday season so far.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
What we getting into today?
We're gonna do week 13 in the NFL. I haven't done a strictly NFL video in a while,
Okay.
so I'm gonna get into week 13 in the NFL. Of course, I'm gonna start with my Jets. They took an L this weekend, but score Jets 22, Minnesota Vikings 27. Minnesota Vikings are now 10-2, which is a great record. Jets are now 7-5, still in the playoff hunt. But it was a tough loss. But it was a 5-point loss against a really good team. At some point, we were down 20-3. Looked like we could get blown out, and well, we came back. We fought hard in the third and fourth quarter, and we made a game of it at the end. It came down to last play where we could have got a touchdown and went up and won the game. Mike White threw an interception in that situation. But let's get into Mike White a little bit. New quarterback, Mike White.
Okay.
He was 31 for 57, 369 yards, which is pretty good. And he had one rushing touchdown, but he threw 2 picks. Threw 2 interceptions. The first interception, I don't blame him that much because the ball went into the receiver's hand, popped out, and was intercepted. Plays like that, I don't really blame the quarterback too much. I blame the receiver. Like I said, the second interception was the last play of the game where he was just trying to make a play and he threw the pick. Again, I like what I see out of Mike White even in this loss. I still like what I see out of him. Also, I like what rookie Zonovan Knight is doing. 15 carries, 90 yards.
Okay.
You know, he's filling in for injured running backs on the team, and he probably did not expect to play this season too much, and he's taking advantage of his opportunity. So I like what I see out of Zonovan Knight.
Nice.
Also, my favorite rookie on the team, Garrett Wilson, who I always talk about, 8 receptions, 162 yards. I like the connection that him and Mike White have. So there were some good things in the game. Corey Davis, again, 5 receptions, 85 yards. I like what I see out of them. But again, it was a tough loss. Obviously, any loss is a tough loss, but I like the fight. I like the fight. It was a close game, and they could have really got smacked in that game, and they chose not to get smacked. They fought. So I like what I see out of them. Also, Greg DeLeg, the kicker. Greg Zuerlein had 5 field goals in the game to keep the Jets in the game, and he had a 60-yarder.
Wow.
He kicked a 60-yarder, which is a record. It's a Jets record. So kudos to Greg DeLeg. And the defense was great in the second half. They really picked up their defense in the second half.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, Minnesota only scored 7 points in the second half. So even in a loss, props to my Jets for fighting back.
Nice.
Next game. Not a big scoring game, but I want to highlight something.
Okay.
The Denver Broncos scored 9 points. The Baltimore Ravens had 10 points. Not a high scoring game, obviously, but you got the Denver Broncos, who's now 3-9, and Baltimore Ravens are 8-4. Russell Wilson's not really working out in Denver. It's just not working. It's not working.
Well, do you think he needs more time to adjust?
I don't know. It's Russell Wilson.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
it is Russell Wilson.
He's supposed to be that dude. Like, I don't know. It's just not working.
Any ideas on what?
I don't think they have a good coach. Nathaniel Hackett is not a good coach. He's just not good. He's a new coach on that team, and it's just not working out.
You think he needs more time?
He needs something.
Somebody needs something.
They need something because the connection is not working. For whatever reason, it's not working. And 3-9. Nobody thought that the Broncos would be 3-9 when the season started.
Maybe they're still gelling.
They're doing something because whatever they're doing, that sauce is not working. It's not working. But what I really want to highlight is my man Lamar Jackson got injured in that game. And I've been talking about this from the beginning of the season. He sprained his PCL. That's a knee injury. They say he's week to week. I hope he doesn't come back this season. I hope that week to week is just be done for the season. I don't want that man to come back and get hurt. Like, this is not considered a serious injury, but he still has not gotten paid. I said from the beginning of the season, I thought he should hold out and not play.
So just for clarification purposes,
Yes.
you're hoping he doesn't come back.
I hope he doesn't come back
he
just so he doesn't continue to get
injured.
hurt.
Right.
Because of the way he plays.
Right.
He plays a very aggressive style of football.
It's not that you don't want to see him
I don't
play.
no,
It's
I
that you don't want to see him
I love
get hurt
Lamar
again.
Jackson. I love the way he plays. I love how he carries himself. He doesn't get into any trouble. He just wants to win games, but he wants to get paid because he deserves to get paid. But that whole offense is designed around him. So it's like, if he's your guy, pay your guy.
Right.
Russell Wilson got paid, Aaron Rodgers got paid, all these other guys got paid. Why can't he get paid? So, yeah, I have a problem with him playing because at any given point it's football. You can get hurt. Your career can end. Your season can end. It happens time and time again. Get your money, dude. Get your money, dude, and then you can play however you want to play. But, like, it's football is too fickle when it comes to these injuries. It's like, come on. Like, get your money. That PCL injury could have been an ACL injury. You could have tore your ACL. It could have been anything. And the thing is, you got teams that don't want to pay people to get hurt. You could lose a lot of money.
Right.
So, tread lightly. Dallas Cowboys.
They're doing their
They had a big weekend.
They're doing their thing.
Scored 54 points. It's hard to score 54 points in a football game.
It is very hard.
Even if it's against the Indianapolis Colts.
Even
if it's against the Colts, who scored 19. The Colts are now 4-8-1. To say they're struggling is being nice. The Dallas Cowboys are 9-3. They scored 33 points in the fourth quarter. That's crazy. Kudos to Dak Prescott, 20 for 30, 170 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Kudos to Dak for sure, but them 33 points says more about the Colts than it does about the Cowboys.
Yeah, well, the Colts' defense is trash. I'm just gonna be honest. Their defense is trash. You know, it's not there.
But we're not taking nothing away from.
But I'm not gonna
Go
take
Dak,
nothing
go
I'm not
Dak.
gonna take nothing away from Dallas because they scored the points. You know, you still gotta stop them, and they still executed. You still gotta give them credit for that. Tony Pollard, Dallas running back, 12 carries, 91 yards. He's been having a very good year. He had 2 touchdowns as well. CeeDee Lamb, 5 receptions, 71 yards and a touchdown. Their offense was hitting. It was just hitting. You know, kudos to them.
Nice. I didn't watch, but it sounds like it was.
Nah,
really exciting to
honestly,
watch.
I didn't watch the game. I watched highlights of the game. And I watched multiple highlights of the game. They looked good. They looked very good. I'm not a fan of their owner, Jerry Jones. I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm not the type of person that doesn't award the players because the players have nothing to do with other things that happen with teams. So I'm always going to give credit to the players. So this is about the players. I give them their props for doing what they did. They shined. Next game, the Seattle Seahawks, 27 points. LA Rams 23. The LA Rams are now 3-9, having a rough season after winning the championship last year. But that's a lot of that is due to injuries. LA Rams, they've had a lot of injuries. So I understand more or less their 3-9 record.
Okay.
Seattle's now 7-5. This is not so much about the game, but it's about Geno Smith. Geno Smith has been amazing for Seattle this season.
Kudos
To Geno Smith. He threw for 367 yards, which is a career high for him. 3 touchdowns and only 1 pick. He went 28 for 39. Geno Smith has been written off in the NFL for a while, pretty much until the end of last season and this season. He's been unbelievable. A lot of people thought that them losing Russell Wilson they were gonna take a big hit. A lot of people didn't expect them to even be in playoff contention. But Geno Smith has been amazing.
Go Geno.
Props to Geno. Big props to Geno. He's a good dude, and he's playing fantastic football. So props to him. This is a short video. This is all I really have for today. These are my observations of the NFL season. Well, the NFL week 13. That's all I have. There's a lot of stuff going on in sports right now. So I want to come back on very soon and do a Around the World of Sports video, because there's a lot happening while I was doing this and after doing my research and all that type of stuff. So I want to come back and hit y'all with another video real soon.
Okay, maybe Friday.
Maybe Friday, yeah, probably Friday. There's
All right.
a lot of stuff going on.
We'll keep a lookout on that.
Yes, indeed.
Well, until then,
Peace.
peace.